is one of the fastest-growing careers in the world today. Companies, governments, and individuals are constantly under attack from hackers, scammers, and cybercriminals. Because of this, the demand for cybersecurity professionals is skyrocketing. But here's the truth most people don't tell you. You don't need expensive certifications to start cybersecurity. What you really need are practical skills. In fact, many top cybersecurity professionals today started with hands-on practice, curiosity, and problem-solving, not certificates. Because in cybersecurity, skills build trust. When you can solve real problems, people begin to trust your expertise. In this video, I'll show you 5 essential cybersecurity skills you must learn to begin your cybersecurity journey, even if you're starting from zero. And trust me, once you master these 5 skills, you'll already be ahead of 70% of beginners. But before we dive in, if you're interested in cybersecurity, digital safety, and learning how hackers think, make sure you subscribe to this channel and turn on notifications. Because here we simplify cybersecurity and help you build real-world skills. Now let's get started. 1. Virtual machines. Imagine practicing hacking, but you accidentally destroy your computer. Sounds scary, right? That's why virtual machines are one of the first skills every cybersecurity beginner must learn. A virtual machine allows you to create a computer inside your computer. This means you can practice hacking safely, test malware in isolation, learn Linux without affecting your system, break things and fix them safely. Think of it as a cybersecurity laboratory. You can create multiple environments like Windows machine, Linux machine, vulnerable machines, attack machines. Some popular tools to get started include VirtualBox, VMware, Hyper-V. With virtual machines, you can simulate real-world cybersecurity scenarios. For example, you can create a vulnerable system and try to hack it. You can test security tools safely. You can learn penetration testing without risk. And this is exactly how professionals practice. Because cybersecurity is not just theory, it's hands-on learning. 2. Command line. The next skill is command line. Most beginners fear command lines, but cybersecurity professionals love them. Why? Because the command line gives you power, speed, and deeper control over systems. Instead of clicking around, you can control systems directly and perform complex tasks within seconds. You should learn BASH, Linux, PowerShell, Windows. These allow you to navigate systems faster, automate tasks, analyze logs, run security tools, investigate attacks, manage files and permissions efficiently. For example, a hacker may use command line tools to scan networks. A defender may use command line to detect suspicious activity. Command line knowledge separates beginners from professionals. At first, it may feel difficult, but once you master it, you'll feel like you're controlling the entire system. And as you grow, you'll start writing scripts, automating security checks, and improving your efficiency. And that's when cybersecurity becomes exciting. 3. System administration. Cybersecurity professionals protect systems. But how can you protect something you don't understand? That's why system administration is critical. You need to understand how operating systems work, user permissions, file systems, services, processes, security settings. Because hackers exploit misconfigurations, for example, weak permissions, unpatched systems, poor configurations. When you understand system administration, you begin to think like both a defender and attacker. You start seeing vulnerabilities others don't notice. This is what makes cybersecurity professionals valuable. You should practice installing Linux, managing users, configuring services, monitoring logs. Start simple. But here's something most beginners don't realize: system administration also teaches patience, critical thinking, and advanced troubleshooting skills. Sometimes things will break, services will fail, and systems won't behave as expected. These moments are not setbacks, they are valuable learning opportunities. Every error message, misconfiguration, or unexpected system behavior you encounter is a chance to understand systems more deeply and build problem-solving intuition. Over time, you'll develop confidence in diagnosing and resolving complex technical problems efficiently. And this confidence, combined with practical experience, is exactly what employers, clients, and team leaders look for in skilled cybersecurity professionals who can handle real-world challenges under pressure. Quick reminder, if you're learning something valuable so far, don't forget to subscribe to this channel. We post cybersecurity tips, digital safety guides, and beginner-friendly tutorials designed to help you grow in cybersecurity. Your support helps us create more content like this. 4. Computer networking. Cybersecurity is built on networking. Because cyber attacks happen across networks, and understanding how data moves is fundamental to both defending and attacking systems. If you don't understand networking, cybersecurity concepts will feel confusing, and your ability to respond to threats will be limited. You need to understand IP addresses, subnets, routers, switches, DNS, TCP, IP. Most importantly, you should learn OSI model. The OSI model is a framework that helps you visualize how data moves across networks. Each layer represents a step in the journey of data, from physical transmission to the applications we interact with every day. Once you understand networking, you'll be able to analyze traffic and detect anomalies, understand how hackers intercept or manipulate data, know why certain attacks succeed and how defenses mitigate them, predict attack paths and plan security strategies. For example, man-in-the-middle attacks where attackers intercept communication between two devices, packet sniffing, where sensitive information can be captured in transit, network scanning which reveals weaknesses in a system before an attack. Networking knowledge gives you visibility, and in cybersecurity, visibility is everything. Without visibility, you're essentially blind. You can't protect what you don't understand. Start with the basics. You don't need to become a networking expert overnight. Focus on learning how devices communicate, how protocols interact, and how data flows. Later, as you gain experience, explore more advanced concepts like VPNs, firewalls, intrusion detection systems, and network segmentation. Understanding these will allow you to analyze complex attacks, respond quickly, and design secure systems. Networking is also a skill that complements every other cybersecurity skill you'll learn. Without it, even mastering virtual machines, command line, or system administration will feel incomplete. 5. Personal digital security. Before protecting others, you must protect yourself. This is called personal digital security, and it's often overlooked by beginners. Cybersecurity professionals are not only tech-savvy, they are disciplined in their personal habits. These habits include strong, unique passwords for every account, password managers to securely store and manage them, two-factor authentication to add an extra layer of security, encryption for sensitive files and communications, secure browsing practices, avoiding suspicious links and downloads. Because if your own system is vulnerable, how can you protect others? Practicing good digital hygiene gives you first-hand insight into the kinds of vulnerabilities attackers exploit and teaches you how to mitigate them. Practicing personal digital security also helps you understand real-world threats you might encounter, how attacks unfold and propagate, security strategies and best practices that actually work. For example, you may experience phishing emails disguised as legitimate messages, scam messages that attempt to steal information, suspicious downloads designed to install malware. Experiencing and mitigating these threats yourself builds a security mindset, which is just as critical as technical knowledge. Cybersecurity is not just about technical skills. It's about thinking like an attacker and a defender at the same time. It's about anticipating problems, questioning everything, and never assuming a system is perfectly safe. Cybersecurity may seem complicated at first, but once you focus on these 5 core skills, virtual machines, command line, system administration, networking, personal digital security, and you'll be building a strong foundation that will support everything else you learn in the field. Remember, certifications can help later, but they cannot replace hands-on experience. Skills and practice come first. Start small, practice daily, and stay consistent. Cybersecurity is not about knowing everything at once. It's about learning continuously, adapting, and staying curious. As you grow, document your progress, experiment safely, and challenge yourself with new scenarios. Build your own lab environment, practice on virtual machines, simulate attacks and defenses, and track the results. Over time, this will give you the confidence, skill set, and problem-solving ability that employers, clients, and organizations are actively looking for. Cybersecurity is also a mindset, one where caution, curiosity, patience, and resilience matter as much as technical knowledge. By combining practical skills with this mindset, you're positioning yourself for long-term success. If you found this video helpful, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe to Cybercrime Hub. Tell me in the comments, which cybersecurity skill are you learning first, or which one do you find most challenging? And don't forget to share this video with someone starting their cybersecurity journey. Thanks for watching and stay safe online.